welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to bring you guys a client makeup tutorial. So let's just jump right into it. Starting off, I'm using the Cara Beauty eyebrow kit. I found it on Amazon. It comes with both a brow pomade as well as the powder, and I really like it so far. So yeah, give it a try, plus it's super affordable. Also, I want to mention I did do her skin prep. So first I went in with some micellar water just to cleanse the skin. I didn't know if she had anything on her face or not. I usually don't ask. I just go ahead and cleanse the skin. If you do come in with moisturizer on, that's great. I'm gonna take it off because I like to start off with a blank clean canvas. And then after I cleansed her skin, I went in with a little bit of CeraVe moisturizer. So here I'm just carving out her brows using a shade contour stick from Juvia's Place. And then to prime her lids for eyeshadow, I used a matte, not a matte, I used the MAC paint pot. And then to set her lids, I'm using the Airspun translucent powder. To achieve this look, I used 3 different eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna insert a picture and circle the colors that I used, just in case you want to recreate this look, you know exactly what colors I used. But I used 2 eyeshadow palettes from Juvia's Place. I used the Warrior 2, and then I also used the Culture 2 palette. And lastly, I used the Too Faced Sparkling Pineapple eyeshadow palette as well. For her brow bone highlight, I used a MAC pigment in Naked. And to be honest, I use this as a brow bone highlight or inner corner highlight for pretty much all of my clients. I use it for all of my makeup looks as well. It's just the perfect brow bone highlight. If you've never used it or if you've never tried it, it's a staple for me. I'm actually almost out because I use it so much. So I'm just going to wipe off the fallout from the glitter eyeshadow that I used out of the Too Faced eyeshadow palette. And then I did go back in with a little bit of the Milk primer and put that back onto the skin because I just wanted to make sure that this makeup look was going to last her all day. As you can see, my client has textured skin. So I did go in with the Magic Velvet Matte foundation by Juvia's Place because this is the fullest coverage foundation I own probably, and it just gives off like the perfect skin. Now I don't have this foundation in her skin tone, so I had to really mix it to bring it as close to her skin tone as I possibly could. And you'll see I do bring it down, you know, to her neck, just being careful not to get any of the foundation onto her clothes because she was wearing white. I did cut out quite a bit of me mixing that foundation to get it to match her as much as I could, but I knew that once I went in with her contour, once I went in with her concealer, that everything was gonna come together. So just let me cook, okay? Let me cook. For her concealer, I mixed 2 of the Camo concealers by e.l.f. And you guys, I really love this concealer. Like, this is one of my favorite concealers. And if y'all hear yelling in my background, that's my son. If anybody has kids who likes to play games, like they really get into these games, and oh my God, it's a lot sometimes. And I know that there are moms out there who feel my pain. Now for her contour, I'm using the Juvia's Place Shade Sticks again. And this is what's really going to bring the look back in and bring everything together. To set the concealer, I went in with the MAC Studio Fix Pressed Foundation, and then I'll go over that with the Huda Beauty in Kunafa, and that one is a loose setting powder. This is a trick that I saw on TikTok, I believe, and I tried it on myself and I love it. So I've been doing that a lot lately. You don't have to do it that way. You can definitely set with the loose powder first and then go in with the pressed powder. It's just preference. For her bronzer and powder contour, I use the Fenty Warmth bronzer. I use both Mocha Mami, and I also use the Thick Mint. Y'all are gonna see me using this brush a lot. This is the e.l.f. powder brush, and when I tell you, it just blends everything out and just gives you like that airbrush perfection. It just molds everything together. Like you can't tell where your contour ends or begins, or your highlight. Like I stand by that brush. I only own 3 of them, but I wish I had like 10 of them. I don't typically brush away my setting powders. I just kind of press them into the skin, and then they just kind of blend right on in. And then plus, when you go over the face with your setting sprays, that powdery look just disappears, which is what it's supposed to do anyway. So I don't sweep away my pressed powders. You'll just kind of see me just really pressing it into the skin. For her blush, I did use the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's Place again. I saw that from a creator on YouTube, Nessa. I saw her do that, and those 2 colors, which I will put on the screen so you can see which ones I used, that blush just looks so pretty on the skin. And then here you can see me using Trophy Wife by Fenty in her inner corner. And I loved it so much that I went a little bit further into the rest of the eyeshadow, just so it can kind of have like that gradient effect from, you know, light to dark. And I just thought it was so pretty. If you don't own Trophy Wife, you don't have to use it as a highlighter, because I know it's a bit much for some people. Use it as an eyeshadow. It's so gorgeous. As makeup artists, we all have that one thing that we struggle with. And for me, it's eyeliner, especially liquid eyeliner. So a little trick that I learned is to use a pencil, which this is the Rimmel London waterproof eyeliner, which I'll link it below just in case you want to purchase it. It's waterproof, it's super duper black, and it just kind of gives me an outline. As makeup artists, we all have that one thing that is just so difficult for us. For me, it's eyeliner. So I'm using the Rimmel London waterproof eyeliner. So I just kind of use that as an outline, and then I'll go over it with Inglot's gel liner with a very skinny eyeliner brush. Actually, oddly enough, I'm actually using a nail brush that I only use for eyeliner just because this brush is so skinny. It's perfect for eyeliner. I've never used it on the nails. I just want to put that out there. But, you know, some people use paint brushes. You got to use what you can find as far as your tools. But yeah, I'll go over that line with that. And then if you can see, I asked her to open her eye just to make sure that I'm putting her wing in the right place. So I'll just have her to open her eye, make sure that I'm putting the wing in the right place and that it looks right. And then I'll just kind of perfect the wing. And then after I do that, I'll go in and curl the lashes and then apply the glue for her falsies. I did not get a chance to record what I used on her lips because I kept getting phone calls and it kept stopping the video, and I didn't want to hold my client up because she was getting closer to the time that she had to leave to go to a photo shoot. So yeah, the lip portion of this video is missing, but I do really want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you got to the end of this video, please leave me a comment down below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and look out for more videos like this.